Greetings, guys. Let me share something with you very quickly. Firstly, never see an angel in someone, i.e., I'm not an angel, I'm ordinary, just like you. It's very critical to draw something out of what I'm saying. I'm not perfect within my imperfection. So you take what I say, use it as an inspiration or a motivation, or close your ear, not use it at all. It is very key. Don't assume I'm Mr. Perfect, I've got my own flaws. However, this is where I'm going. What I want to talk about today quickly, it's a prayer. How does one have to pray? Very key. When you pray, you must never pray for yourself. If you pray for yourself, include others in your prayer. Or else, don't pray for yourself at all, pray for others. Why am I saying that? The Bible has got principles. There's one principle that says, give unto others, you'll be given, it will be given unto you. Give unto others, you'll be exalted. You know, it's a fair principle in the Bible. You do this, you get increase. And many of us, when we pray for ourselves, and God sometimes realizes that we are selfish because we don't worry about other people. If we pray for ourselves, God realizes, but yes, I can bless this person, but how is it going to benefit the next person? The answer is in no way. So God says, you pray for others. And if you pray for others, I'll realize that you are selfless, therefore I'll increase you so that you can extend your hand to the next person. Here's a quick story. John had disciples and had a way of praying with his disciples. And at a point, Jesus came and he took over disciples of John, including John. And the disciples wanted Jesus to follow the John's trend of prayer. And Jesus said to them, no, I can't. I will have to teach you a new way of praying because there was something wrong with the formula or the paradigm or the way or the attitude or how John was doing a prayer or was praying. And that's where the prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. What Jesus said, he said, you need to pray for others. That is why you say, our Father, not my Father. Give us this day, not give me this day. Forgive us our trespasses, not forgive me as a person our trespasses. Then he said to the disciple, from now on pray in this format, because if you pray like this, God will realize that you worry about other people and he will increase you. That's a point on its own. So, principle, going forward when you pray, ensure that you pray for others. It's a principle, if you pray for others, God will increase you. There's no magic formula about it. It's a straightforward principle. And always when you pray, ensure that you pray earnestly without ceasing. That's what the Bible says. Pray without ceasing. Meaning, why do you pray without ceasing? You don't know the point at which God will meet you. Sometimes, some people we pray and only to find that our answer is already gone. Sometimes we pray and leave only to find that our answer is still coming. So we need to ensure that we pray so that our answer can meet us at the destined time, at the right position. For that reason, that is why I say pray earnestly without ceasing, while you know that you are also praying for others. Because if you pray for yourself, why do we say you are selfish? Because the Bible says God knew you before you were born, when you are still in your mother's womb. And for that reason, God knew your history, know your present, and knows where you're going in terms of your future. So there's no reason to remind him in prayer. Rather, you can remind with a verbal conversation as you're talking, but you don't have to talk to God as if you don't trust him. And for that reason, when you do that, God realizes that you don't have much trust in him, and therefore you still need to remind him. And doubtful. So for that reason, it is very key that even if you are praying for yourself, ensure that you include others. Learn to include others in your prayer. God will make sure that you never lack and you never suffer. Why? Because he knows that through you, there are many people out there that are benefiting. Conclusively, I hope you have learned something on this principle, but conclusively I'm saying, with whatever that has been said on TikTok over time, there are certain things that you absorb and there are certain things that you listen, you don't absorb, and there are certain things that are just good for the spirit. Some are good for just taking you through. So when we talk on TikTok, we are not angels. And don't assume this guy is perfect, this guy is an angel. No, 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 no. I'm nowhere near God as much as I'm done in God's image. We try by all means to perfect ourselves within our imperfections. And we found sin in this world, and therefore it does not mean we can get rid of sin, but we make sure that we don't get into sin. That is why every time we have to remind ourselves to come back closer to line of operation. We keep to our lane. I hope you are encouraged with this. Make sure that you pray for others. It doesn't matter how people see you or view you. Some people in this world can be saying you're good, some could be saying you are bad, but the reality is God is the only champion of your life. When everyone says something with you, there's only one voice to listen from. It's God's voice, and He's the one who knows your name. I hope you're encouraged. Please, if you don't mind, just also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Motlatsi Jack Ngokhatsi, or follow me on TikTok if you feel encouraged with this. Thank you, guys. Thank you.